Hi guys, today we are going to see my second POC on big data technology. This is about stream processing using Kafka and Spark. So I have given a general architecture here, what data pipeline I have created. This is like our producer, like our upstream is a messaging app which I have built on top of Flask. So through which the Kafka is a messaging queue technology where we have created a topic called web input topic. This particular topic will receive data from Kafka, this messaging app. This is a producer, and then we will process it in the Spark. Then we will push the processed data into the database. So this is our upstream and this is our downstream, and this is our stream processing engine. And the message queue technology we are using for stream processing is Kafka. Let's move to our practical demonstration. I've created a readme file. This is my folder structure. Here I have created my web application app code and Kafka consumer, which in turn the data will be processed in Spark and it will be pushed into Cassandra NoSQL database. And this is a readme file, and we will have Spark checkpoints folder in order to Spark should know the Kafka offsets, and it should know the metadata, so that it knows what it processed and what it is going to process from the Kafka topic, right? For that purpose we will have this, and templates. This particular HTML will be called by this program in order to create the website. Okay, now let's go to Cassandra NoSQL database. Okay, I will show you the table which I have created. I am already into a Keyspace which I have created, web_POC. So this is the table which I have created inside Cassandra NoSQL database. So I'm just describing that table. So this is the structure of the table. You can see timestamp is there, category, email, message length, and name. So these fields we will be populating from our web application. The data will be processed through Spark, through which the data is pushed here. Okay, using the message queue technology Kafka, we will fetch the data from the web application and push it through Spark to process, and we will push the processed data into NoSQL database. So now let's see what is the data present here. Is there is no data, right? I am showing you the data which is present in the table. There is no data here as of now. Okay, now let's start Zookeeper. Zookeeper is a cluster coordinator, right? And it is a metadata. It's a metadata managing tool. So without Zookeeper, Kafka cannot be started. So I'm starting the Zookeeper. So Zookeeper has been started. Let's check once. Quorum peer main daemon process is also running. So our Zookeeper is started. Let us start Kafka as well. So Kafka is getting started. Okay, Kafka is also started. Now let's create a topic called web input topic. This is the topic which we see in the architecture, right? So I am creating the topic over here. So create a topic and the topic name web input topic, right? So I will list down the topics in order to check whether the topic has been created, just to recheck once. Okay, the topic has been created and it is listed down by the list command. Now I will test the producer consumer, how it is working, and let me do clear screen, and I'm just okay. I will go to Kafka directory. Yes, this is our producer. Okay, the screen is our producer and this is our consumer. So I'm just consuming the data. So I'm giving hi. It should reflect here. So it is processing. Yes, it is reflected here, right? So I am Amanullah, data engineer. So I'm just typing whatever I am typing in the producer, it comes to the consumer. Like this producer is publishing the data to this particular topic, right? Web input topic. I'm consuming it here. This particular topic has been consumed here. So that's why like whatever we are typing over here, it comes here, right? So producer and consumer is working. Let's move on to the next process. So like we don't want to produce data like this, right? Because we want to get the data. Our source should be our web application, whatever we have created. So we will run this web application and we will create the web page first. Okay, I'm copying this link and pasting it over here. Okay, I got the web application. Now I'm just typing it over here. I'm just typing my name itself, an email ID. Let me give some email ID. Category as data. Hi, I am data engineer. Send to Kafka. Message sent to Kafka successfully. So if you see here, I have not typed anything over here, but you can see whatever I have typed in this particular web page, right? Whichever we have created, that has been reflected in the consumer. See, like Amanullah, yes, the name has been reflected, the email ID has been reflected, data, the category, and hi, I am data engineer, and the timestamp is also captured here. So this consumer, this producer doesn't like, we doesn't need this producer, so I'm just killing it. Our producer is our website now, and the data is coming, right? Till now, like we don't have data in the Cassandra, because this is still this part. We need to do the Spark submit, the next part. So before that, let me show you the app code. So here, if you see, we have built this app, all these name, email, category, message. So whenever user types anything on this particular web page, this topic, right, web input topic, it will be published over there. That's why like the data is getting reflected here. Whatever I have given that data, right, over in the web page, it is reflecting in the consumer to this topic, whichever like web input topic. You can see here also the same topic has been given here. That's why the data is being reflected over there. Now let's submit this program. Like I have created a consumer program. So this consumer program holds like we are creating a Spark session, and then we are defining the data types for each attribute, and then like we are creating a data frame from we are reading the data from this web input topic, right? So this topic, from this topic we are reading the data. So it's a consumer process, right? So we are reading the data here, and we are praising the data over here. Then we will process the we are processing, like we need to get the message length and category. So such kind of data we are getting. So for that we are processing the data, and then we are pushing it into Cassandra NoSQL database. So let's execute this. I have a Spark submit. If you see here, the Spark submit, we will do this using my local machine itself. I'm not using yarn or anything. I'm using my local machine itself, and I'm using this these connector files so that it can connect to Kafka and it can connect to Cassandra. Both it needs to be connected, right? This particular program, if you see, it is reading the data from Kafka and it is processing using Spark, and then it is giving back it to our downstream application Cassandra, right? So for this we need to have this connectors file. So I have configured those connected files and I have given here. So we will submit this program. Let me go inside Spark folder. So I am going to submit this program. We are submitting our consumer program, right? Okay. So Spark is started. Okay, it is started now. Let's now let me show you something here before moving on. Like there is no data in the NoSQL database. Now I will just type my name itself, and I will give some email ID. I will give category as data. I will give a message as hi, I am data engineer. Okay, so let me send it to Kafka. Now if you see again, the message has been sent here, and if you see here, like the message is being processed here in our Spark Summit session, right? So the processed data is being sent to Cassandra. Now if you see here, like both the data has been sent here, right? The first data is also sent and the second data is also sent. If you see, like this is the second data whichever I entered in the message, I mean in this Spark, I mean in this source website, right? So but this is the first data which I entered. I didn't started our Spark session when I entered this particular data, but still I'm able to get this data here, right? This is the challenge I faced in this POC. Like without doing the checkpointing and without doing like, let me show you here. Without doing this checkpointing, right, we will not be able to capture that data. Without this checkpointing, we will not be able to achieve that kind of result. This is the problem I faced in this project, and it has been solved here. So this structure has been achieved over here. We have a Kafka producer, which is our message app. We have a broker and topic. Like this is our topic, web input topic, and we used our Spark Summit along with the connectors for Kafka and Cassandra. Then we processed our data in Spark, and then we pushed it into the Cassandra NoSQL databases. So this is the entire POC. Thank you.